Dennis Wolf, how many halves does it take to make a whole?
2, Ted.
Thank you, Dennis. Unfortunately, we didn't see that from the Monarchs here tonight. I'm Ted Alexander. Old Dominion opening Sun Belt Conference play against South Alabama's Jaguars, and they played really, really well for about 26 minutes.
They had control of the game, Ted, and it was obvious that there was a letdown, and they gradually let South Alabama gain confidence. And to their credit, they continued to make play after play, and Old Dominion continued to shoot itself in the foot, particularly on the offensive end.
14 minutes to go. It was 49-27 Old Dominion, and the Monarchs are playing well. They're playing team basketball. They're playing team defense, help defense, and it was going rather well. But South Alabama, as you mentioned, did not give up. They started hitting a couple of threes, and then the sky started falling.
Well, and then forget about the threes. Then there were breakdowns where there were back cuts and shuffle cut layups, and there was a lid on the basket for the Monarchs, and all the frustration from the missed layups, I think, pushed them back on defense with a bad mindset.
So, you flush this one, and you go on a 4-game road trip. How do you get this team back on track?
Well, you got to give them a day or so, and I'm sure they'll be off tomorrow to compose themselves. And when you get back in the gym on Monday, you have to look at the contributing factors to this loss and address them. And I'm sure that's what the coaching staff will do.
The thing is, a lot of good things happened here tonight before a crowd that was rocking and rolling, even without the students being here. Those things, you need to remember that stuff, but you also need to own the mistakes.
Well, I don't think there's any question about owning the mistakes. In some of the positions, some of the guys, whether they're inexperienced or not, are continuing to make the same mistakes. The positive, I thought Danny Pounds played his best game today. The first half, the assist to turnover ratio was very good. And those are areas that they've struggled some with, getting good post play and sharing the ball. So they got to be able to do that for 40 minutes.
Final score, South Alabama comes to Norfolk and beats the Monarchs 61-59. For Dennis Wolf, I'm Ted Alexander for Monarch Media.